respectfully, it's not. Always be yourself with no malicious intents, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. Today is currently April 12th, 2025. Always be yourself. To the genuine ones with no malicious intentions, I truly hope all is well in your end. I truly hope that you continue to find peace within, regardless to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. That's okay. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a copycat. What about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a copycat. What about you? No, here's a train of thought for me now. Come on, neighbor. Never allow someone to make you feel like you gotta live in fear. They project spell on your ill intentions, trying to get you out of character, try to line you up to get your free will because you truly got potential. You fall from a hater, you fall from a copycat. They will never understand your elevation when it comes to rotation. The energy is different when you truly know that you are blessed, understanding what you overcame while you stand before yourself today. You ain't have to hack folks' devices. You ain't have to compete with someone at the end of it because you was never part of nobody's competition, no part of the Olympics. You understood at the end of the day, I actually respect my neighbor, regardless at the end of the day, not supposed to be part of my lane. I understood at the end of the day, my receiver. When God was truly blessing me, allowed me to see that I'm worthy. I ain't have to have validation for somebody to love myself, to better myself when it came to my mental health. How they had to project spell work in a toxic way. They even try to energy harvest off my energy. Days when they thought I wasn't trying to see. You know, days when they thought I didn't see. They wanted me to get lost in my words because of the fact that they misunderstood self-love, the goal within, because I understood how to believe in myself. When they try to dim my light, they didn't understand my healing journey when I actually showed up for myself that day after they blackmailed me with a whole community. The energy is different. They were suffering. They were suffering. Oh my God, I hope they're not. That's a train of thought. How they run is scared now because they painted a picture of somebody who truly ain't. Or because they had hidden agendas, hacking your devices right to left. They trying to figure out who's going to take the fall because folks can't take account that they grown age, at their big ass grown age at the end of the day. And you know how to take account before you act because you don't run from your past. The energy is different. Always be yourself. How folks put you in competition, understood elevation, the confidence that you had in you. It disturbed someone's peace so much. They forgot to understand their own mental health when it came to their train of thought. Out there saying that you a copycat, but you truly was far from that. You was the actual authentic person this whole entire time. How they try to blackmail you, the shadow ban you right to left when you wasn't trying to catch a case. That energy is different. How they try to blackmail you to frame you to be something you truly wasn't, all because they had lack of self control when it came to lack of discipline, all because of the fact that they saw a view within you being your authentic self, and they didn't want you to elevate faster than them. No, there's a train of thought for me. What's wrong with people? I don't know. It's a train of thought for me. How this type of stuff actually happens. You'd be so surprised what these folks be looking like at the end of the day. Not one lie was told. They said you're crazy, you're delusional. They said you're crazy, you're delusional. They said you're crazy, you're delusional. Nah, neighbor, I'm far from that. They said you're crazy, you're delusional. They said you're crazy, you're delusional. Nah, neighbor, I'm far from that. No, for real, I'm far from that. I guess self love disturbed your peace. I understood equal at the end of the day. I ain't had to disturb my neighbor. I understood at the end of the day, it didn't matter about our culture. We can all elevate, in our own lane. But folks be putting you in competition, or because you understood what you overcame when it came to pain, understand elevation when it came to rotation, how you were truly catching your blessings, understand that, hold on one second, God closed certain doors in my life, so I won't reject myself. I understood my faith, that hold on one second, I wasn't trying to lose me on the day. I understood that last testimony, believing in my faith. That energy is different when you truly operate out of self-love. They would never understand what it took for you to understand self-growth. Going within when God balanced you out with finding peace within, not to mislead yourself with hurting yourself with words, even when you get lost in your words. How God was really showing you that you are able to love yourself, to understand, not to dim your light. Even when folks try to discourage you, they throw focus in a toxic way. You're supposed to be bent out of shape, not finding patience. Patience. That was the key to life. That confidence is misunderstood. Folks think that you think you're better than somebody when you wasn't trying to catch a case. You just understood to go within and take care of yourself, to understand your mental health, that your dreams could truly come true, allowing you to choose you regardless who gave up on you, overlooked you during your journey. You being patient with time and day, healing trauma and pain. That childhood trauma, that wound was real that day. It went into your adulthood. They would never understand why you stand before yourself today. Now becoming your worst enemy because you wasn't trying to catch a case. They try to blackmail you right to left, projecting spell work on a toxic way. Hold on 1 second. They would never understand gravity that day. How God was really showing you the universe when it came to hold on 1 second. Your name was up. Your name was up on that receiver. You chose you to go with them. Wait. I love me, not to dim my light. I love me, not to dim my light. Yeah, neighbor, I'm choosing me. Even when you gave up on me, disrespect me out loud. You want to see me frown. I knew how to respect my neighbor. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. I had to let certain votes go for all the right reasons because you wasn't supposed to be part of my journey. It's kind of funny how God reveals the enemy. Had you in competition at the end of the day. It was one-sided when it came to your mission because you having competition. It was one-sided when you had to sit down with a group of folks that don't give a fuck about me, and you went up against me. It's like my free will when it came to my mental health and try to paint me out to be crazy. They said you're crazy, you're delusional. They said you're crazy, you're delusional. Hold on 1 second, I'm far from a weirdo. It's a train of thought for me. How when you be your authentic self, find balance within, they would paint you out to be somebody you truly wasn't because you talk different. You understood it. Hold on 1 second, I wasn't trying to fit in. And especially with the cool kids, at the end of the day, that play was forward in a toxic way. Out here psyching people up they free when it came to their conscience, when it came to their mental health. They was out here energy harvesting off folks' energy. They was out here even destiny swiping with folks, moving uncomfortably. How you doing all this and you still not happy within? No, there's a trainer throws me, you miserable son of a bitch. Ah! You just and this people the fuck alone. There's some people that can't even tell their story today. But that energy is different when God shows you your favor. How you elevate every single day, the innocent person. How when folks wanted to see you frown, but God was maintaining your smile, even days when you didn't understand your self-love. How hold on 1 second, you wasn't trying to lose yourself another day. They understand how you found balance within. How it took a whole community to go up against one person. The energy harvest and the destiny swiping. The device hacking. Right to left. Neighbor ear hustling from different communities, telling you every move that hold on 1 second. You was never part of nobody's competition. Because you was never part of the Olympics. That energy is different. You was in God's lane, the good God. You don't worship the devil. You say a couple of curse words, but who don't? You understood at the end of the day. You understood what you overcame, even when they blackmailed you that day. They didn't want you to believe in your faith. How they lied on your name right to left to paint you out to be someone you truly wasn't. Or because you believed in your confidence. Because some forgot how they forgot to go with the next you had. How this type of stuff became the norm. Folks with ill intentions. All because you knew how to keep it real. They saying that you're doing too much, you a snitch. But that was never the case at the end of the day. You was only speaking up for yourself. Something that certain folks be scared and afraid to do. But when God truly gives you the voice, hold on 1 second. God truly shows you your point of view. You have folks walking over your toes so long when it came to your journeys. They blackmail you to paint you out to be somebody you truly wasn't. And I'm very so much proud of that you're speaking up for yourself today. Overcoming that fear, that hold on 1 second, God truly remove from you out of your life in the most healthiest way. Allow you to see your faith, understanding self-love. Hold on 1 second. Some days it may be uncomfortable, but never lose you because someone wants to dim your light when God is truly making it bright. I'm not your genuine love, respect. I would never hurt myself. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. I never wanted to fit in with folks at the end of the day. That was my enemy, let alone the devil. But God truly showed me a different level. That everybody not supposed to be part of my journey, but that's okay to respect your neighbor even when they can't see, even when they're being misled by the enemy. But when God steps in and God never removed his hand or her hand off that child of God, they would never understand God's plan. You know, jealousy and envy is one unhealthy drug, and it's so unhealthy. Having that jealousy and envy mindset, and you forgot to keep it real, to go within, to love yourself, to acknowledge yourself. You don't understand how your neighbor then look at you like competition. When you try to antagonize them that day, when you had to pay somebody to go up against them, or because you saw somebody with potential, and you try to humiliate somebody when it came to your ritual that day. When your mask fell off, you swear somebody talking about you like a bad case. But damn, I'm just talking out loud. How folks be telling on themselves at the end of the day. And one thing I ain't gotta do is run from my past. That energy is different. We all not the same. And I'm far from my head because I actually put respect on my neighbor's name, regardless if I know you or not. I ain't got hidden agendas at the end of the day. Besides keeping it real, hey neighbor, you're going left when you need to be going right. Don't mislead yourself, hurting yourself with words another day. Because you mad in your words, don't get discouraged. Far from that hate energy is different. Always be yourself. I'm not your genuine love respect. With time comes patience and growth. They will never understand your mental health, how you actually go within to believe in yourself, not to reject yourself because someone doesn't see your vision when it comes to your faith. How God allow you to see that. Hold on one second. We all don't operate the same when it comes to our walk of life. So never allow someone to shortchange you. When it comes to your blessings truly coming to existence, you got you truly paying attention. You got a different type of flow when you understand your love language. You wasn't trying to hurt nobody. You were just trying to better yourself when it came to your mental health and not to lose yourself. They would never understand that you didn't think you was better than nobody because you believed in your confidence another day when God was really leading you to better days. Even when they try to blackmail you to get you locked up, put you in the sideboard, try to blackmail you right to left, folks behind fake pages trying to say get your free will when it comes to your conscience. And when they speak up, hold on one second, the math ain't adding up. Because how could you bother someone that truly got a heart not to mislead you with pain? They actually was there for you that day to show you, hold on one second, you might need to go the wrong direction. No, you might need to go the other direction, to go the right way, because you was going the wrong way. Even when you got lost in your words, your neighbors still knew how to respect you. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. But never allow someone to project fear in you, good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. It's so sad and disturbing, neighbor, for you, how it took a whole community to go up against you to hack your devices, and you never had consent in it. How they signed you up for things that you never had consent in it. It was one-sided when it was on a mission. They wanted to get you locked up, put you in the psych bowl because they had bad intentions. They wanted to take your creativity and make it their own. They wanted to take your inheritance to make it their home. How it took a whole group of people to go up against one person because you truly was strong. Mentally, hold on one second, and physically. Who would have knew that God still had their hands over you? You know, your heavenly mother, your heavenly father, God protecting you. They didn't understand that, hold on one second, you truly are elevating. How they had to hack your devices, play with spoken in a toxic way, energy harvest off your energy, even try to destiny swipe at you, but they couldn't take your destiny at the end of the day because you have God's blueprint within you to understand, hold on one second, being authentic. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a copycat. What about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a copycat. What about you? Authentic. Always be yourself. Never allow someone to dim your light. I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Never allow someone to project fear in your life. Even when they have to come up in a group of, or with a whole group of people to go up against one person. Never allow someone to project fear in you. And you're not a snitch when you speak up for yourself. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, and you don't got no type of jealousy in your blood. We all not the same, far from a hate energy. It's different, neighbor. Have a good day. Have a safe year, weekend, evening, day. You matter, you're worthy. Protect your energy and protect you and your family with no much intentions. Peace and respect, so respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. She mighty worthy. Don't dim your light. Go you, neighbor, neighbor, neighbor. Don't dim your light. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. I'm not edging your love respect. Loving yourself is not a crime. And I say that respectfully. To the genuine ones, protect your energy. You are loved and respected, and you are beautiful, and you are handsome. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. Every community is truly not for you because the right community that's truly for you, they will not energy harvest off your energy. They will not try to destiny swipe at you. They will not try to project spell work on you in a toxic way. They will not send you low frequencies, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And they will not hack your devices to blackmail you. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And they will not try to antagonize you to pay somebody to go up against you, to get you out of character, to humiliate you, to paint people to look at you differently when you didn't even get to know you at the end of the day when you wasn't trying to catch a case. Always be your authentic self, let alone the right community actually for you. It will not try to get you locked up. They will not put you in a sight board because you believe in your faith and you actually understand your existence and love yourself another day. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Have a good day. I'm Naya Respect, and I am the original owner of Naya Respect Creativity. Nobody ever helped me with my creativity, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding. And I say that respectfully. Only my heavenly mother and my heavenly father, God. And I don't worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding, regardless of my sexual orientation. You could disrespect me all day long, but I stand before myself the day as the woman that I'm becoming every single day. I'm not here to respect. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.